I wanted to do a quick recording on this two bishop sack idea that Michael pointed out to me after the game. And I had heard of it, but I had never actually looked into what exactly it was so I could recognize it if it came up. So I just wanted to show you guys that in this game so you can have it in your mental repertoire as well. So I'm playing white, Michael is black. I also wanted to point out a tactic that I was going for here while I was not looking for the double bishop sack that actually turned out to be a faulty tactic. Right here, yeah, I was just basically looking to win a pawn with the same idea of the double bishop sack, but I wasn't looking at that actual idea at all because I wasn't aware of it. So here, yeah, if he retreated the bishop instead of playing bishop here, like the engines recommended, so if he retreated it like he did, my idea was to take here, king takes, and simply check and win a piece. Well, win a pawn essentially. But then once we got to this position, then I looked into it a bit further, and I realized that if I were to do that, for instance, like this, if I were to do this and we just traded everything off, it looks like I'm just getting the piece back, but he actually has this move at the end of that line, and I cannot guard this piece with this. So that particular tactic failed, and what I failed to see with the double bishop sack, because I just didn't know what it was. Still no excuse. I'm sure I could have found it over the board. No, just kidding. I wouldn't find that over the board. So at this point, this is the double bishop sack. If there's, if these squares are all, if there's no protection on black's king, essentially, if there's a knight here, obviously it's not going to work, but there's no pieces here, and we have both bishops aimed here. The queen can access h5, and we have a rook that can come up and over. So those are all the necessary ingredients for the double bishop sack. So you start off with bishop takes h7, king takes, queen h5 check, king g8, and then we sacrifice the second one. And if the king simply takes here, this is just made into essentially, with black can interpose a few ways, but it's just queen g5, king here or king here, it doesn't really matter. And then rook lift, right? With the idea of this. You can see, black might have some spite checks. Black might be able to do something like this, but he can't get anything to this square. And even if he could, he could. If he could get a piece to this square, then this wouldn't be made. But since he has no pieces defending the king side, then that's what makes this double bishop sacrifice work. Yeah, so no, I can't move this. So, oh yeah, so he's gonna, sacrifice or whatever. Some things like that. And then we just have checkmate. This could even come over here and try to delay mate as well. Actually, what would happen if we just did this? I could just take we could also, I think, do this. check, 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 check. I mean, it's still mate anyway, regardless of what piece tries to come in and help. So yeah, that's the double bishop sacrifice. I don't know who first found it over the board, but you could just, I'm sure, do some research on the double bishop sack and find that information out. And if you do that, that will actually help cement it in your memory. So anyway, I gotta go to bed, but hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. And bye.